We're here to discuss your interesting and very thought-provoking theory about what the main story arc of the show Lost is going to be.
Yeah. It would have to be, of course, a fairly large vampire to create so much fog. Of course, there's the old question, the old riddle that I tell people as a demonologist and a fan of Dracula. Why is it that no prison could hold Dracula?
Maybe you could enlighten this director and our viewers.
It's because Dracula could turn into a fog.
A fog?
Right. Now, you'd also have to assume that it was a black fog. Because he was evil, right? Yes. So, I think that this explains fairly well the way that the vampire would appear as black smoke. And also be making loud noises.
Are you implying that this vampire is Dracula?
No, no, no. What I'm implying, actually, is that this vampire is something both capable of emitting loud noises, imitating the plane crash, and ripping up trees in its path, causing large things. And another thing, you'll notice that the pilot, although he was dead, he had huge wounds all over him, gashes, dripping with blood. But whatever it is, it seemed to only want to bite him. This implies, of course, a vampire. But what could this vampire be? Obviously not a human vampire. Spoke to my associate, Dr. Kinney, about this. He, of course, believes, after I consulted with him, that it is actually a vampire dinosaur.
A vampire dinosaur? I believe this is Dr. Kinney. Dr. Kinney! Dr. Kinney!
Get in, you fool!
You get in?
Yes, now!
You
must talk in.
Dr. Kinney.
Quiet, there are dinosaurs to be saved out there, and I'm the only one who can do it.
You're the only one dinosaur saved. I've been referenced to you by Professor
Shower, yes, I know.
Oh, you know.
Sir Professor Shower, I know him very well. We've been consulting about the theory of dinosaur vampires.
Dinosaur vampires?
Yes, and I've realized that they are quite alive and well, and I'm out there to try and cure them of their vampirism. That is why Professor Shower and I are no longer talking, of course.
Of course.
Yes, we are very, very close on our theory, although there is one individual... Oh, see, there goes one right now, look!
What?
No, you can't catch them on camera, they're fog.
Fog. Fog!
Yes.
Vampires.
They're very hard to catch.
Vampires.
Yes, yes. There's one student that Professor Shower, excuse me, he's very, very anal about these things. But there's one student we had in common that was very, very... Ah, there's another one!
Where?
Missed it again.
Sorry.
But, yes, that one student, yes, his name was Christopher Ma. We had him in tandem, and he came up with the idea that they are actually the fog. And they're dinosaurs, since they rip things out of the ground. They're very loud. And also, they sound like birds as well.
Birds?
Birds. Birds are the predecessors. I mean, are the ancestors. No, they're not the ancestors either.
That does not matter at the moment.
No, it doesn't. Ah, they're around us all! No. That's liquid hate, I'm sorry.
Liquid hate.
Vaporized liquid hate, yes.
Ah,
it's another theory of mine, we'll get into that later.
Ah.
But yes, so go speak with Christopher Ma, he knows more.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Me?
Dr. Kinney.
I'm just a...
You're trying to treat...
I'm just a doctor who treats living dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
They're not extinct, no matter what anyone tells you. Especially now that we figured out about the vampire dinosaurs.
I know diseases have been found in dinosaurs before, remains.
Oh yes, we have found some signs of tuberculosis, but besides that we can't find anything. There's this one other one that I can't pronounce. Go find a medical major if you want to hear it.
What about the student? What was his name?
His name was Christopher Ma. He came up with the idea that the fog that we see around us could indeed be vampire dinosaurs. I would speak with him more about, because he's been pursuing his studies on this matter quite further.
Could I find him at Cornell as well?
You should be able to. He's there now. He was with me at Stanford for quite a while.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Kinney.
No, 1 second.
Yes?
Chase this one down. We're on his tail.
Oh, I see. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
For you watching on camera, we may not live through this.
Oh, that was close.
That was too close.
Okay, let me take you back to your place.
Thank you. It's not really my place.
Let me take you back to Cornell, then.
Thank you. Excuse me, are you Christopher Marr?
Yeah, that's me.
Major in medicine.
Yep.
I was referenced to you by a Dr. Kinney. Here, let's go on the sidewalk. There's a car coming.
Yeah.
He asked me to ask you about diseases that have to do with vampirism?
You mean porphyric hemophilia?
Huh. What does this have to do with dinosaurs?
I don't think it has anything to do with dinosaurs. I don't know what you're talking about.
So this prolific hemophobia. This
Porphyric hemophilia.
Dude,
now you're getting me confused.
Hemophoria.
No, man. It's prolific hemophilia.
Prolific? But I thought I said it was porphyric.
It was Dude, shut up. Who the hell are you? Go away.
I've gathered these steamed Liam Shower and
That's Professor Liam Shower, I'm sure.
Sir Professor Liam Shower.
Suck it off, you git.
okay, and Dr. Kinney
Yes, that's right.
to discuss vampires and dinosaurs in the hit series Lost.
It's the only theory we really agree on anymore, and honestly...
Of course, my small-brained friend over here will not acknowledge that they do not harm us if we do not come near them.
Listen, my dear colleague, I know small brains. I study creatures with them, and you are more akin to them than I am.
Okay, for the sake of this interview, Lost is a show. So this may...
Yes, Lost is a show.
Right. It's just a show.
Yes, it's just a show. We'll
right.
act, but we'll leave that for
Of course.
Keep moving on. The large amounts of mist would account for the size of the dinosaur, do you think?
Yes.
So...
And also the capabilities of the mist.
it making the sounds of a crashing plane.
Right. Birds. As I'm sure you've mentioned before, have dinosaurs as their predecessors, ancestors, so it can only be assumed that they share some traits. Now, of course, there are some birds that are famous for imitating sounds.
Yes, I've heard of these.
This is true.
Right, so one would think that perhaps dinosaurs would be able to imitate sounds as well.
Especially one with, if I make it ahead of myself, a long lifetime, like a vampire dinosaur.
Precisely. Right. Now, this would be able to account for the fact that the sounds you hear of the creature sound like the plane crashing at the time. Or even like the spinning of turbines that you might hear in other places.
Okay, I think this pretty much concludes my session with Mr. Liam Shower. I have a few more questions for Dr. Kinney. The main one being...